Hello tiny humans, today I'm going to be showing you my shifting OCs that I have created and been very indecisive about. Since there are like a bunch of them, let's just hope that this video goes by really quickly and fast. Especially the ones that are cringy and barely had time to live. Without further ado, to tell this start. So this first one is Waki Midoriya. Don't even ask about her name. Hello, my darling creation. So yes, this is Waki Midoriya. She is Izuku Midoriya, or Deku's half-sister. She was my first My Hero Academia OC, mainly one because, well, I saw Deku as like my favorite character, and I could also see myself as being Deku in certain situations. So I couldn't help but see that he could be like a big brother to me or something like that. But the most interesting part of Waki here is that she has an interesting backstory that's not as sad as Deku or Todoroki, but is very interesting and intriguing if you think about it. I heard a lot of theories about All For One being Deku's dad, so I was just like, oh, okay, I'll just roll with that, I guess, and I made their dad All For One. So you know how Inko was talking about how his dad is overseas, right? Well, he did go overseas to go and continue being a villain, and he also met another woman, which was also another opportunity to make a child that had a powerful quirk. So he went with that woman and made Waki right here, and supposedly tried to take one of her quirks, but could not do that. It was very unsuccessful and gave her another quirk instead of stealing that one quirk she had. Which is where the sad part comes in, is where All For One decides to become very pissed and leaves the woman to be a single mother to raise Waki all by herself. Which I forgot to mention, Waki is not Waki's real name. Her full name is actually Wakamori, but to make it very short, I made her name to be Waki. Anyways, this is leading on to Wakamori's childhood and going into where she finds out she has a brother and decides to do full-blown research on him, even though she was only 5 years old at the time. She never really liked using her quirks that much since she got injured one time when she used them, so she started looking for her brother all over the place. It wasn't until she found out that her brother lives in a different place, which was in Japan, and she lived in America. So she decided that she would ask her mom if they can move to Japan so that she can meet her brother. And surprisingly, unlike my real mother would do, she agreed and they moved to Japan. And when they moved to Japan, they got themselves a furnished apartment and starting living there. And also, Wakamori decided that she would go out all by herself and go to the playground to see if she can play in the sand or make a sand map of how much progress she's made for finding her brother. And then fee fi fo fum, here comes Big Cum Bakugo out of nowhere and starts to claim that she looks just like Deku. And also claims that she's quirkless and starts picking on her and stuff. Then Waki gets really annoyed and also mad that she's getting bullied by some jerk and uses her quirk on Katsuki, which led him to getting injured because, hey, they were only 5 years old, so... But do not worry, Kit Kat did not get that injured. The most he really did was get hit in the face and just got a little mark on his face, but it went away as he got older, so calm down. And that's when Waki found out that there was a green-headed little boy right behind Kit Kat, and she couldn't help but question, hey, is your name Izuku? Then boom, Deku says that his name is Izuku, and actually says that his last name is also Midoriya. And Waki is cheerful and is full of nothing but excitement to see that she actually found who her brother was, gave him a big hug even though he was completely clueless and didn't know who she was. Then she started saying that her name is Wakamori and her last name is also Midoriya. And the two are conversating like cute little 5-year-olds. Mind you, this happened right after Waki just smacked Bakugo in the face with her quirk. And he's just sitting, just now getting up, and like, what the heck happened? What are they doing? And then, like, they just, like, the two are just still conversating, and they share their interest in everything. And then Inko comes, and so is Wakimori's mom coming, and the two are trying to pick up their children, but they meet each other, and they start catching up, and, I don't know, like, plotting revenge on All for One? I don't know. But everything just goes up here from there. It's just Wakamori growing up with her brother, which is Deku, and also protecting him from the big, bad, mean Kit Kat. So, yeah. The same storyline goes up. Deku gets a quirk from All Might. He tells Wakamori, but not his mom or Wakamori's mom or anyone else. The only person that knows about the secret is All Might, him, and Wakamori. So yeah, they all go to UA and Yar. So yeah, Barbs, I can't continue because I gotta go to sleep and I gotta go to church in the morning and I gotta go to bed at 1 o'clock and it's probably past 1 o'clock, so I gotta hurry before my dad gets back home and yard. So please enjoy this, bruh, and enjoy the cringiness and the backstory and everything. By the way, I might use Wakamori one more time. I don't know. I made another one and I'm so indecisive. Please help. Oh, staring at the blank page of the fort. Open up the doorway window and it's under wind. There's something in the distance, so calling all those feelings really don't at the blank page of fort. Open up the doorway window and it's under wind. When the sand, when the wind.